Hey guys, it's Tara and welcome to yet another episode of Silencing the Fat Girl Inside. This week's episode is going to be titled, So You Lost Some Weight. Yeah, you lost some weight. And not just a little bit of weight, you lost a lot of weight, a significant amount. You know, a recognizable difference, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 100 pounds, something to where you're out and about, people who haven't seen you in a while see you and say, wow, you look fantastic. Or even people who do see you often, friends, family, they tell you, you look so good. I'm talking about weight to where you've had to go and purchase new clothing. We're talking significant weight loss. And it's funny because everybody else seems to be noticing this significant weight loss except for you. So you've lost some weight, but how do you act? You don't know. You have no idea. You don't really know what to do with this newfound you or this newfound you that you're on a journey to becoming. Everything is different, from the way that you feel when you get out of bed, from the way that you carry yourself, from the way that you shop the grocery store, and something that we're going to touch on is the clothing stores that you shop in may not be different. Some of you may be venturing out into clothing stores that you've never shopped in before. Others may just be venturing into different sections of stores that you've never been in before, or maybe it's been a while since you've been in that section and it's sort of, new territory. It's new, it's unfamiliar, and it's not comfortable. And for me, I know that I always feel like Julia Roberts in Pretty Woman. Like, I feel like I have the crumbled up money, and I'm like, I have this money and I want to spend it, and why won't anybody help me? And it's very sad. And actually, my husband had the day off last week, and he said, you've got to go get new jeans. You cannot continue to wear jeans that you were wearing 32 pounds ago. That's ridiculous. They have a saggy butt. You can't wash and dry them. Just stop. It's got to stop. And so we went to go look, and I ended up getting new jeans, and I was so excited, and then I was motivated, and so we moved on to the next store, and I had a little bit of money to spend, and we were both so excited, and I start looking around, and I noticed that everything that's out is very flowy, and it's almost like peasant top-ish, and hides the midsection. And where the hell were all of those clothes last year when I needed them? Honestly, my phone's ringing, excuse me. Where were all of those clothes? Where were those clothes when I needed them? They weren't anywhere to be found. Last year, everything seemed to be form-fitting and ready to show off, a body that I wasn't ready to show off yet. So it can be very, very stressful, and all you want to do is go out and buy clothes, to celebrate yourself. So then also in that same regard, I want to talk about taking compliments when people notice your hard work and they tell you how good you look, or what have you been doing, and so on and so forth. And I actually just posted this picture on Girl Gone Healthy's Facebook page that said, when a friend gives you a compliment and tells you how great you look, take the compliment. Stop saying, oh yeah, I still have so far to go. You've worked hard, you deserve the compliment. And it's so true. Don't say to people, oh, thanks, but I still have to lose 10, 20, 30, 40, whatever it is you have to lose. And I am the same way. I do the exact same thing, and it's very hard. But we have to learn to say thank you, because most people are not going to tell you that you look good without being honest. Most people aren't going to, make it a point to tell you how great you look or how good you're doing if it's not true. So when someone tells you you're doing a great job and you look good, just take the compliment. And I'm saying this to myself. Just say thank you. I've been working really hard, and that means a lot. I appreciate it. Thanks. Thanks. Let's try it, everybody. You look really good. You look so good. See? It wasn't so bad, right? Yeah, just say thank you. The next thing I want to touch on is sort of kind of going back and how I got the title to this particular blog is, so you lost some weight and you don't know how to act. And this is for ladies like myself who are very much a people person, and you're very outgoing, and you have the sort of the responsibility of always being on and funny, and you were always sort of cracking jokes at yourself, and you're like, oh, if I sit on that chair, I hope I don't break it, and you would say things like that. You could always take shots at yourself. And I love comedic actresses like Melissa McCarthy and Rebel Wilson, who totally aren't afraid to get out there and do their thing and embrace their curves, and I love them. I totally love them for just, breaking down walls and being absolutely amazing. And I think the reason I love them so much is because I see a lot of myself in them. That's definitely how I was when I was heavier. I was extremely confident, I really had no idea how heavy I was. I look at pictures and I'm like, wow, I was really big. But at the time, I didn't think I was that big. I looked in the mirror and thought, I am so cute today. Oh, so cute. Hey, so cute. And now I look at myself and I'm like, no. And I still see myself as, the 270-pound girl. I still see myself as the girl 32 pounds ago. I have no idea what to expect when I get back down to the weight that I was when I originally lost the 100 pounds, which I'm within 8 pounds of that weight, which is very exciting. But at the same time, it's like, whoa. And then to take another, 10, 12 pounds, off of that, I don't know what to do with myself. I don't know how I'm supposed to act. It's difficult, but I know that I don't need to be taking shots at myself, meaning, if someone offers me a chair that might be small or it looks frail, I don't need to say things like, oh, I can't sit there, I might break it, or if somebody offers me cake, I shouldn't say things like, oh, my thighs don't need cake, or it's obvious I don't need any cake. I should just say, no, thank you. But it's conditioning ourselves to learn to not act that way. And for those of us who, have been overweight, maybe our whole lives or for a little while, and that's the way that we are, it's very difficult, but it's not healthy, because that talk is a form of negative self-talk. And if we talk that way out in the open, and even though we think it's fun and we're being funny, it's not. And it's inviting other people to sort of, step into, your little party. And if someone else was to say to you, or if someone was like, let's say, oh, Tara, would you like a piece of cake? And then someone interjected, oh, she doesn't need any cake. That's so rude, right? That's so rude. So why is it not rude for me to say, oh, it's obvious I don't need any cake? It's kind of sort of the same thing. I mean, it's not, but you get what I'm saying. It's negative self-talk, and it's not good, and we need to stop. So if we're going to fix the whole psyche and break the cycle and learn to be good to ourselves, it starts with us first. So again, you lost some weight and you don't know how to act. I know, it's really hard. And it is. It's a learning process, the whole entire thing. And it's a lifelong journey. It's not just temporary, and all of these little things along the way are only going to make us stronger, and there are things that we're going to deal with and battle with forever. And learning to love ourselves at every point in our journey is definitely something that we're going to have to learn how to do. Whether you're halfway through, whether you're almost finished, or whether you're just finished and you're learning what it's like to be in the maintenance phase. Just have to learn how to deal and learn how to love ourselves and keep going. So, as always, I encourage you before starting any sort of new eating plan or workout plan to seek out medical advice. I am not a doctor. I'm not a nutritionist. You can always stop by girlgonehealthy.com. I do post things that I eat. I have fun recipes on there. If you are in the Rhode Island area, I always encourage you to contact my doctor, Dr. Stephen Petteruti, and the Petteruti Center, and they are always willing to answer any questions that you have if you tell them that you're a friend of Girl Gone Healthy. And as always, I thank you for stopping by and watching Silencing the Fat Girl Inside. And if you have any questions, you can email me at girlgonehealthy@gmail.com. Leave a comment here or stop by and visit me on Facebook or Twitter. And I'll see you guys next week. So be kind. And that's it. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye.